Hey YouTube, what's up? Scarecrow here. I normally wouldn't do this deck profile, but I figure I could. I see a lot of people post videos of look at my deck that won like a shop qualifier, and as you guys can see, I've won 3 shop qualifiers with the same deck, so I figured I would show it to you guys. It is just OTT, which I'm sure a lot of you are sick of seeing, so if you don't want to actually see it, feel free to not watch. But if you are watching, I guess you probably wanted to. But yeah, this is the same build I pretty much used to win all 3 of these. The first 2 I won in Texas. I won the first one. I went to the second one, and I didn't necessarily need the second one, but I was like, maybe I will go to 2 regionals, so I won't played for that one, got that one. And then this third one here, as you can see on the day, I won it just the other day. I showed up to a shop because I just moved here to Florida for the first time, not knowing when I arrived that the tournament was a shop qualifier, but I was like, I already drove here, I'll just play since anyway, and I ended up winning, so I've got 3 of these things, I guess. But this is the OTT build I have used for all 3. It's a little bit different from, I guess, what you would see. Not very much because it's OTT, but obviously my starter, the trigger lamp, that will surprise no one, 8 crit, 4 draw, 4 heal, grade 1 lineup, 4 circle magus, 4 for folly, 3 luckbird. I really like this card at this ratio. I would say more than half the time I'm able to draw them on my second turn. And second turn, call luckbird, draw a card, swing for 11. That's really good. It's just free early game aggression without losing any card advantage and speeding up your deck. Usually the second 2 aren't useful the rest of the game, but I can just use those for guarding, so it's like whatever. And my last grade 1 spot, I'm playing 2 Goddess of Forbearance. I love this card. This card does so much value. Before this card came out, I was playing the Vanguard booster. Don't play Gemini. If you're playing Gemini and your excuse is you need the counter charge, you are playing badly and playing the deck wrong. I never ever need Gemini. I really think if you're thinking you need Gemini, you need to reevaluate how you play the deck. But this card, I use this card not every single game, but probably at least every other game. This card is really great. So, like, because if I have this card in my hand, I can afford to, like, if my opponent's doing a huge aggression, like I'm playing against Tachis or Aquaforce or something, I have this card in my hand, and I can just, like, guard all their attacks, survive their turn, drop this card, and now I have, like, plays to do. I've even, like, top decked this card before and won the game because I drew it and was able to play things. I've used the card before where I had, like, 20 cards left in my deck, hadn't seen any my deers yet, called one, drew 3, called the second one, drew 3, got the deer, won the game. Sometimes early game, you get to your second turn, you don't have like your grade 3 yet, you can call her, draw 3, and get there a little bit faster. This is a very good card. I've even done cool things with it before. I was playing against Kagro, and I called this, used its skill, went to end phase, and discarded 3 protects. I didn't need protects. They're not going to help me survive against waterfall, so as far as I saw in that situation, I gave up a card that was literally dead to me and got 3 other cards to replace it, so really good value. For the grade 2 lineup, playing for Promised Daughter, for Mimi. I play for Mimi. I value her a lot more than I think a lot of people do, and that's because she just makes the deck more consistent. Being able to just, like, with the deck, being able to just get trigger, get trigger, get trigger, get trigger, get trigger, wins you the game. And I value the consistency this card offers, as well as, like, helping you not miss grade and draw what you need as well. Sometimes, like, I've even played games where I had Goddess of Forbearance, Called Mimi, looked at the top card. I'm like, oh, that's deer. Goddess of Forbearance, let's draw it and win the game. And then last, 2 Tort. People also debate this card, and I don't think there's any debate. This card is definitely the best, like, 3rd grade 2 to play. If you have problems utilizing its skill, just like I said with Gemini, you are playing the deck wrong. You really need to reevaluate how you play the deck. You're probably not playing very well. This card is so good. The fact that even if like you can't play like your whole hand, you just gotta play this card to keep the 8. That's value. The fact that you have to keep cards in your hand and drop like an 18k crit onto the field, you don't need to play more cards when you can just throw a card this strong down. And the games where you just have enough cards, like turns where like I can deer and drop this card at the same time, that's game. Like the opponent can't deal with that. My Vanguard's a Imperial Daughter. I just deered. This card's there. It's already got a crit and it's an 18. It's just too good. For the grade 3s, surprising no one. 4 CEO, 4 Imperial, 2 deer. And that's that. Not like drastically different, but a little bit. As I said, I've used this same build to win these 3 shop challenges with it, so yeah, it's a pretty good build, I guess. I would have been going to the Houston regionals that just happened over the weekend, but I had to move like just before it happened. So now I won't get to play till, like, now it looks like Atlanta. So hopefully I actually get to make it there and get to play and don't have too bad of luck. Maybe I'll see some of you there. Thanks for watching.